Hey, what up, y'all? John the Segway. Hey, today, right now, this part of the video, I'm on my way to Sioux City, Nebraska. That's right, guys. There's a small section of Sioux City, of the actual city limits of Sioux City, that belongs to Nebraska. In case you guys didn't know, some of you guys probably didn't even know people live in Nebraska.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But yeah, that's actually a thing. Anyways, right now we're doing operation 1 week before I head out for my road trip. I'm preparing Rodney for the trip. So right now I'm going to Sioux City because, and this is the day before because they're closed right now. I'm going to a salvage yard. What am I getting at the salvage yard? Well, I need to get another rail for my roof rack. So hopefully they have a CRV like mine with a roof rack. And I'm not sure if I'm just gonna buy the whole roof rack or if I'm just gonna get the rails. I'll have to think about it, because in the CRV world, in the RD1 CRV world, those rails are worth a lot of money. I mean, I guess, you know, who would have knew there's a market for these old CRVs? Anyways, I'm gonna go get the roof rack. When I was there, because I delivered tires there 2 weeks ago, I actually saw that they had, let me make sure this guy, hopefully he doesn't, please stay where you are, please, thank you. Sometimes you don't know what these guys can really see. Anyways, while I was there, I saw a CRV like mine, and it had the original floor mats inside. That's another rare find. You don't see them. I mean, we're talking about a car that's like 22 years old. They have the original CRV floor mats. So I'm going to scoop those up, probably take it to the house, shampoo them, get them all nice and spiffy, spotless, throw them inside. And I was thinking about grabbing the cruise control button, because the button itself, I was trying to find a fog light button. Not too many people ordered those CRVs with the fog lights. So finding the fog light button without paying an arm and a leg for it is, you know, it's rare. So people say that the alternative is to use the cruise control button. If you can find a cruise control button, you can use that as a fog light button and then go from there. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't necessarily need any of this stuff. Oh, the armrest for the driver's seat. If you guys didn't know, you could actually take the driver's seat armrest and put it on the passenger seat. The passenger seat has a pre-cut hole or pre-cut threading for a armrest, you know, the fold up and down armrest. That was a Japanese thing, I guess, just to save money. They just made all the seats, because actually the CRV was actually built in Japan. So, you know, for the right-hand drive guys, you know, they just made they had the threading and the holes and everything, so that no matter what seat it is, there's a hole there that you can use to thread an armrest into. So I'm gonna go do that, put it on my passenger seat. I already have it on the driver's seat. We'll get one for the passenger seat just to have. And I think that's gonna be it, unless I find something else that I like. So this is operation preparation. I just figured I'd take you guys on, you know, for the ride before I actually get to the video when we do the road trip. Now, where exactly is the road trip gonna be? Well, you guys are gonna figure it out once you start seeing the series, like the episode 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. But right now, in this video, I have no idea. I know which area I'm gonna go to. I was thinking western Colorado, eastern Utah, maybe a little bit north of Utah. That may change. I'm not 100% sure at this moment that I'm doing this part of the video. But yeah, man. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Stay tuned. All right, you guys. I went to Runza, get me something to eat, right? First bag. Wait, make sure it's the first. Nope, it's the second bag. It's the first bag. I said, can I have a number 6, large, Mountain Dew with no ice? That's it. Simple, right? I get my bag and open up my bag, and it's just a freaking burger and a receipt in here. I'm like, what? Like, seriously? You know, I try to trust people, right? And not have to look after somebody, especially when it was just, they're not busy. It was just me. I just came in, I said, yo, let me get still jacked up my order. I'm scared to open a second bag because I went back.
Hate to see it.
I was like, yo, the only reason why I go to Runza is for the fries. The burger was just an accessory to the meal. I don't care about their burgers. I just like their fries. With salt, that's it. No ketchup, no mayo, no cheese. Just the fries salted. That's it. All right, let me go look at this other bag. Got some more napkins. And the crazy part was the girl was so Ah, the girl was so sweet. Let me tell you something. She knew she messed up. Look what she put in my bag. Hold on, let me check these receipts. It might have a freaking phone number in it. Okay, no phone number. She knew she messed up. I got a lot of fries up here too, my man. Fam. Got a lot of fries up in here. All right, I'm gonna get hot and heavy on this. I'll see y'all later. What's up, y'all? Time is it? Oh, it's like 8:30 in the morning. We got another 30 more minutes, and they are open. Yeah, so they didn't have the roof rack that I was looking for, guys. Looking for that roof rack for Rodney. At least the rail. Right now, I'm checking out other salvage yards along the way. See, maybe somebody's got what I'm looking for. However, I did get a clock. I think the clock's gonna work, my guys. I think it's gonna work, man. Because I pulled it out, I opened it up to look at the one little circuit that the solder goes bad on, and it wasn't bad. So I was like, well, shoot, we might have a working clock here, guys. That's a junkyard find for these CRVs. That's a gold find. I mean, you can always repair them yourself, but to find one that's even like salvageable, that's pretty dope. So I'm gonna go on ahead when I get home, gonna put it in, see if it turns on. If not, I'll find the circuits, I'll look at all of the circuits, and then if I need to do some soldering, I'll do it to get them working. Mine wasn't repairable because the chip was fried. It wasn't so much that the solder was bad, it was that the chip, whatever chip that operates the clock, it was fried, so I couldn't use it. I was like, well, damn, I need to get me another clock then. This CRV that I pulled the clock from, I feel good about it because you can tell that dash panel has never been pulled apart. It was super tight. I grabbed the clips from it because mine's are loose, because I think my clips fell inside somewhere, so I grabbed the clips for that vent area where the clock, mounts at, and it should be pretty good. So I got pretty much everything. I got the armrest, like I was saying. I went and picked up the armrest and a couple of little tidbits here and there. So next salvage yard, here we go. Yeah, guys, good news, man. Good news. We got the racks, man. We got the racks. Boy, I had to get primitive with that thing, but we got them. We got them. It looked like somebody else tried to get them, but they didn't come prepared. They weren't hungry enough to get those racks off. Man, the bolts, 2 of them were stripped into the hardware that you use to bolt to the actual vehicle. So I had to do what I had to do, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
We got them rails though. Facts. So on my way home now, I'm gonna get the things cleaned up real good. Treat them with a little bit of ceramic stuff, because they kind of got like surface mold on them. So I'm gonna clean them up real good with one of those bug cleaner sponges, and we'll get this thing mounted up on Rodney, man. Get this thing going. I may do that tomorrow morning, so you guys won't see it in this video, but I'm gonna get it done. It's hot today, man. It's like 90. I think it's about 100 degrees today, so I'm gonna get home, shower, probably stay home, to be honest. And then, first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up early, get my bucket of soap and water, and get high and heavy on the rails. Anyways, stay tuned for part 2, guys. Part 2. I'm probably gonna start part 2 on the night that we actually put everything and pack Rodney up and get ready to head on out, get this trip going. So I still don't know right now where I'm going, but yeah, if you're looking forward to that, if you guys want to see that, that whole little video series I'm about to start up, then hit the subscribe button, man. I ain't gonna tell you hit the like button. Only hit the like button if you like the video. But if you guys want to see the journey, the trip, I'm going to do the best I can to get the best footage I can get. I got me some good equipment for this trip. Got me super long selfie sticks for this Action 3. Not Action 3, what is this? Insta 360 camera, X3. I got some good mounts for it. I got my GoPros. I got the DJI Action 3. We got some cameras. We're going to get some footage for you guys, all right? So So join me for the journey. Thanks for watching. Jay on the Segway. I see you guys in part 2. Please believe. Latest. This works. Look at the clock, man. Never seen that motherfucker on. Oh, I'm excited now. Say